Hi Pack 928, it's me, your Cub Master. I just wanted to take some time and make a video for you guys since we can't meet in person. I figured that we could just have a video meeting, right? So first thing is, I made some kits for everybody. They are in a box outside the church where we normally have our meetings. They are kits that will help you make a Scout Law keychain that will hopefully help you to learn and remember the 12 points of the Scout Law. Now each kit was personally put together by me. I washed my hands very carefully. I made sure that everything was brand new. Didn't open it until my hands were clean. Nobody else came near these kits while I was putting them together, putting them in the box. And then the box that I put at the church, I put a little bottle of hand sanitizer with it so that only clean hands will go in the box to get the kits. I just ask that you take only one kit per scout. There are not a lot of extras, so if people are taking a lot of extras, then, you know, they're not going to be enough for everybody. So, in the kits, you have a list of the different points in the Scout Law next to a different color. That corresponds with the different colored beads. Okay, so you have 12 different colored beads. There. You have a key ring, and you have a string right here. So the string, what you're going to do, you're going to put it through the key ring like so. Then you're going to bring the two ends of the string together, and we're going to tie an overhand knot. This is the first knot we learn in Cub Scouts. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your string and make a loop like that. Then you're going to take the end of the string and put it through the back of the loop and bring it through. Right? Kind of a little pretzel shape almost. Now you're going to tighten that string down so that it's close to your key ring but not right on it. You want a little bit of extra space there. Like so. My knot is right there. Okay? So my key ring can still move. Alright, so now we're going to start putting our beads on. So we're going to go in order down the list. First is white. A scout is trustworthy. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the string through the bead. Then you're going to take your second string and put it through backwards. That way you have a string coming out both sides, and you're going to pull it tight. Next, a scout is loyal. Red. Oops. Do the same thing, one string through, the other string through backwards, and pull it tight. A scout is helpful. Light blue. Put your strings through, pull it tight. A scout is friendly. Orange. A scout is courteous. Purple. A scout is kind. Pink. It's a lighter one. There are two pink ones. A scout is obedient. Black. A scout is cheerful. Yellow. A scout is thrifty. Dark green. A scout is brave. Dark blue. A scout is clean. Light green. And finally, a scout is reverent. Magenta or dark pink. Okay, so now that we have all of our beads on, we don't want them to fall off, so we're going to tie a square knot. That's the second knot we learn in Cub Scouts. And the rhyme I like to use is right over left, and left over right makes your knot neat, tidy, and tight. So you're going to cross the right one over the front and then tuck it under and pull it tight. Then you're going to cross the left one over the front, tuck it under, and pull it tight. And there you go. It's all done. You can trim the ends if you like. You don't have to, it's up to you. You can hang it on your backpack, put it up in your room somewhere, maybe keep the paper with it if you hang it up, and hopefully that will help you to learn and remember the Scout Law. Alright, next up I have a little video that I made of proper hand washing techniques. It's a big thing right now, I know. A lot of us don't wash our hands the right way, we don't wash our hands long enough. So I made a video that was inspired by something I saw that will help us learn how to do it correctly. So, now that you've seen that video that I made with the paint on my gloves, you can see how important it is to really wash your hands well. You want to make sure that the soap covers every single part of your skin. Alright, now a lot of people are talking about hand sanitizer all the time, right? Well, hand sanitizer is really good if you can't use soap and water. But when you can use soap and water, that's 1,000 times better. And you should definitely try to use soap and water whenever possible and leave the hand sanitizer for when it's not possible. The next thing is I'm going to post some links in the description of this video that will teach you how to make a pom-pom shooter and a paper airplane target. These are fun things you can use inside to play and have some fun and be creative. Alright, so I've also got some jokes for you. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. What's worse than raining cats and dogs? Hailing taxis. Let's see. What's worse than finding a worm in your apple? Finding half a worm. And finally, why are pirates so bad at playing cards? Because they're always sitting on the deck. Alright, so the last thing I want to talk about before I go is 2 points of the Scout Law that we can try to live while we're in our homes, while we're not able to go out to school and see our friends and things like that. I want to talk about how to be courteous and cheerful during quarantine. Alright, so you can be courteous by making sure that you keep your hands washed, don't touch your face and eyes when you have to go in public. Sometimes these things are necessary. Maybe you need to go see your doctor, or you need to go to the grocery store, or some other thing like that, that mom and dad or whoever's taking care of you, they say, you know, we need to go out. Yeah? So you need to be courteous to others and make sure that you're keeping them safe as well as yourself. You know, don't touch things you don't need to touch, and make sure that your hands are clean and you're not touching your face, and keep a good distance between you and other people. What I've told my kids is, if you can stick your hand out and the other person can stick their hand out and you'll touch, then you're too close. You should be far enough away from somebody that you wouldn't be able to touch them. The other thing is to be cheerful. You know, it's really easy to get frustrated and upset and feel like things are just hard when you can't leave the house and you can't play with your friends, and you know, you're not getting to do the things you like to do and see the people you like to see, and you're at home with your family and you love them, but sometimes things are hard then, right? And so one of the things we can do is try to stay cheerful, you know, try to make sure you're in a good mood, and tell a joke, think about things that might make others happy, and try to do things for them. You can also do this for people outside your home. If you have grandparents or a neighbor who you know might be lonely, you could write them a letter or send them a card. You could video chat or make a phone call to somebody that you haven't seen in a while and just see how they're doing. A lot of times when we're not feeling cheerful, if we do something to help somebody else, it will help us feel better and cheer them up at the same time. And I know that that's something that you guys are really, really good at. You guys are great kids, and I'm so glad that I get to be your Cub Master and get to watch you learn and play and do all the fun things that we get to do in Cub Scouts. And I really hope that we'll be able to meet again soon, and that the threat of this illness will be gone, and that we can enjoy the rest of our Cub Scouting year. All right? I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye!